Monday. I wanted to come in and go over a couple things. We've had some people wondering how different, levels and stuff, your hormones affect weight loss and inability to lose weight. I wanted to go over, my topic today is menopause and how it's linked to insulin resistance, and just follow along with me and see if this sounds familiar to you, because I can almost guarantee you, if you're in the pre-stages of menopause, which usually happens between 35 to 40, could be premenopausal, and 40 on out you could be full-blown menopausal. And it has a lot to do with your inability to lose weight and how you're gaining weight. My name's Robin, if you don't know, and Robin Woodbury, and I specialize in insulin resistance in regards to people with, say, type 2 diabetes, PCOS, and many other hormone infunctions that can cause sorry, I got notifications going off, I can't see. Anyway, so your inability to lose weight and where you're actually holding weight has a lot to do with your hormones. Anyway, you'll see me look down because I have some notes, so I want to make sure that I can cover everything on this. Hi, Carrie. How are you? Hey, Carrie. Hey, thanks. I love this shirt, too. Anyway, so let's start with a couple things. I just want to go over your general rules of, let me explain how your hormones work, and, especially with women. And the hormone estrogen and progesterone affect how cells respond to insulin. Premenopausal and menopausal changes in your hormone levels can trigger fluctuations in blood sugar levels. This is where complications can happen. Estrogen, as we know, optimizes insulin activity. So during menopause, estrogen levels drop, and many women find that they are having problems with increase of belly fat and at a rapid speed. I know that happened for me. I started in premenopausal stage about 35 with full ovary, full ovary. They just weren't keeping up. My estrogen levels were dropping, and I had a full hysterectomy I was 38 when that happened, because my insulin levels were so hard falling that I went into full-blown menopause at 38. Anyway, sorry for the dings. My phone's going crazy. I apologize for that if you can't hear. I'm sorry. So, you go over it and people have issues, like, see if you relate to this. We all have some rapid gain. I mean, anybody can experience 5 to 8 pounds of weight gain, say you're on a vacation, eating too much, drinking too much. Maybe you got injured, and you can't exercise and you're not moving as much. Putting on 5 to 8 pounds is normal for that. Just getting busy in life and you forget to take care of yourself. 5 pounds can add up and you say to yourself, okay, that's no problem, right? Well, for women, and especially women who already have hormone issues, back to the PCOS, you're already type 2 diabetic, you're already pre-diabetic, you're starting to have those hormones in fluctuations. Hi, Kimberly. Thanks for joining me. Or loss, yeah, water weight, yeah. I mean, that everything is combined there when you're not taking care of yourself, or you go on a binge, and whatever. So, so here we are. We've put on that 5 pounds, and you're like, okay, that's no problem, great. But when you already have these hormone fluctuations, like I mentioned, for women especially, the ones that, like I mentioned, once that initial 5 to 10 pounds 5 to 10 pounds is added, especially if it's going right to your stomach and you start carrying a lot of that excess weight in your stomach area. That belly fat can grow at a rapid rate to about 20 pounds, you know, and it happens before you even realized it. The common denominator there, and I'm telling you why this happened, is because your body has now become insulin resistant. I can guarantee you, if you have that pudgy belly and you're carrying more than 10-15 pounds on your stomach, you have insulin resistance, especially if you're in the menopausal stage, in the premenopausal stage, or you have one of those factors that causes hormonal sorry, had a glitch there. Anyway, so you might not think that, I mean, because a doctor, and I'm going to tell you a little secret here because I had this problem for years. And I know several people that have. You can say, you know, you can go to the doctor. Yes, PCOS is especially a person that we know has insulin resistance. And Kimberly, if you're not on our VIP 60 kit, I highly suggest, if you are, great. If you're not, that would be a life-changing product for you. It was designed for people like you. Anyway, if you need to find your girl, yes, and I have a whole video in the group of how the VIP 60 Belly Buster kit is specialized and works for you. Sorry, I like to answer questions as I see them come up, so if I get interrupted, I'll go back to where I was. So I'm going to go back to the reason why, you know, doctors don't say, no, your blood sugar's fine, you're not pre-diabetic, you're not having insulin resistance, but they will not tell you that you have a form of insulin resistance until you go into pre-diabetic stages. You can be at the very bottom low, like one number off of saying you're pre-diabetic, which if you're pre-diabetic, you already have forms of insulin resistance. But doctors will not tell you. They'll test your blood, and I think it's at what? If you're 6.5 on fasting, you're considered pre-diabetic. But if you're just one number below that, one number, which, you know, if you're carrying belly fat, I can guarantee you, you are right there. One number below can have the same effect as being full stage pre-diabetic. Anywhere in that spectrum right before it, if you have, you know, you got all that weight on your tummy and you're not losing it no matter what you do, it's not coming off, you have insulin resistance. I can guarantee you, if you're a woman in full menopause and that weight just keeps coming up and coming up and coming up on your stomach, you have insulin resistance. I don't care if the doctor tells you that you don't have it, you're right there at the spectrum and you're still going to have issues with the belly fat. Anyway, so see, I'm super passionate about this because I was told forever that I didn't have a problem when I actually did have the problem. So for those of you that don't know exactly what insulin resistance is, insulin resistance means that cells in the liver, brain, and muscles require more insulin per unit of sugar consumed. To push that sugar into the cells, hence, you know, the sugar that we take in, when we take it in, the sugar stays in the blood longer than it should, and it gets sucked in to belly fat. Our body no longer can process this insulin that's releasing all the sugar that we eat, high carbs. Processed food is loaded with sugar. When that happens, it just has no other reason than it can't process it, so it puts it in the cell and it stores it in your stomach area as fat. Belly fat loves sugar. If you find these clues, then, you know, listen. Belly fat loves sugar and it does not require much. If any insulin to receive sugar, if a person is insulin resistant and they consume food high in sugar, all of those calories, all of that sugar goes straight to fat. And there's nothing you can do about it. Until you control that insulin resistance, that's what's going to happen. eating breads, eating pastas, eating, refined carbs, high in sugar, anything that, pretty much anything with sugar, you get that, it's going to go right to fat, and there's nothing you can do about it. I don't care if you stay on the treadmill for 10 hours. You're not going to burn off enough of those sugar calories that your body cannot deal with. It's going to go to belly fat. We all get busy in life, and, you find yourself grabbing for breakfast, say, the instant oatmeal and muffins and yogurt, and they're packed full of sugar. All that sugar goes straight to belly fat. It's going to. It has no choice. That's what insulin resistance does. As a woman gains fat in tummy area, let's go over some of the risks of that. Besides diabetes, that's a given. When you carry all that belly fat on the front of you, especially later stage of life, from 35 on up, it increases your chance for breast cancer, for uterine cancer, for stroke, heart attack, balding. If you are seeing yourself losing hair quite a bit, and it's not making sense to you guys, a lot of people do not know that is a pure sign of not being able to fluctuate that insulin's in your level. It's actually kind of like a poison to your system, and you will start losing hair and all sorts of different things, because those estrogen levels are dropping. And remember, I said at the beginning, when estrogen levels drop, it's actually one of the key things in women that help support insulin activity. So let's see, as the body belly fat gets bigger, its voice gets bigger. So if you find yourself, describe yourself as a carbaholic, and you just crave it and you can't say no, and your body's just needing it. And like late at night, I know lots of women complain about, I just crave those sweets, I need it, it's driving me nuts to where I have to get up and I eat it. This is actually the belly fat that's making you do that. I don't want anybody to think you're weak, or you get so hard on yourself because you're just craving that, and it's so bad. Like, I was talking to my friend Carrie, and she told me the other day, I just crave the cake. I gotta have the cake. I can't stop, but it's there. That actually was her hormones doing that to her. And it's true. They say, women, when they're on their period, they want that candy bar. There's a reason your body is doing that, and that has everything to do with your hormone levels. Insulin is so high, it's literally that fat on your stomach screwing up those insulin levels, and your body is screaming for it. That's what is happening. So I don't want you to think you're weak for that. It just is. That's what happens. That's the beast of insulin resistance. If you're feeling tired all the time, like stressed is another big thing. It is your belly fat demanding sugars, and that's what's happening to your body. It's virtually impossible for you to make healthy choices. Do you find yourself doing that? Kimberly, yes. She craves sweets at night. That's when you have those very high fluctuations of that. Also has something to do with pros. I'm not sure what you're asking there, Gwendolyn. Also has something to do with pros. I'm not sure what you're saying there. What's the fix, keto? Like, you're saying how, like, keto can help that? I'm not sure what you're saying. If you said something earlier, I'll have to go back and read and see if you were talking something about that. Kimberly says, no matter how well I eat, exercise, I don't move where with me being at the highest weight. Yeah. If you're carrying most of your weight in your stomach, that's why. It has everything to do with insulin resistance. I was the same way. I fought for years and couldn't get it. I made myself all the way up to 310 pounds. The doctor, at that time, I had became full-blown type 2 diabetic. They had me on metformin. I took it for 10 years, never lost weight. I maintained my blood sugar, and then a year ago, I started Laura Life, and those blood sugar levels went down. I was still taking metformin at that time. After I had successfully dropped some weight, about 40 pounds, I was able to come off metformin, and I was taking Thrive in the coffee at that time, and I was able to maintain pre-diabetic blood sugar levels. But since I had started our new VIP kit, I am in my fastings every morning have been normal blood sugar, which I haven't had normal blood sugar, fasting blood sugars in 10 years. So this VIP is no, okay. She's asking how she's going to fix it going on keto. That's a temporary solution. I know lots of people that's a hard way to eat, but I can guarantee you I tried it for a long time, and keto, it's really hard on your liver, and when you're type 2 diabetic or you're already insulin resistant, your liver and your kidneys are already having a hard time. Our VIP 60 kit is what I am talking about. That's why I came on to do this. What it does is it lowers insulin levels. It lowers the cortisol levels that affect the gaining on the stomach and the inability to lose weight. I have a previous video on here if you want to find it, Heidi. There's lots of info. Also, I'm going to have your associate will find you, and she can give you all the information on the VIP 60 kit. And that is, Gwendolyn, that is what would help you so much, actually, is our VIP 60 belly buster kit. That's what I'm talking about, and that's what this helps, and why it's so important for women that are in menopausal state, premenopausal state, PCOS, type 2 diabetic, even diabetics. This kit is going to be groundbreaking. But I do have another video, and your associate can also give you a breakdown of everything that's in that kit that's going to help that. If you know somebody that's diabetic, anybody that's type 2, PCOS, menopausal, that's full-blown, just nuts, can't lose belly weight no matter what, please add them to this group. I can't tell you how much it will change their health and your health and whatever. But that's just the main stuff I wanted to go over. If anybody has any other questions while I'm on here, I'd love to answer them. Please put a link where we can get the kit. Laura, I will have your associate hook you up. We serve lots of people from different around the country, because you'll probably notice we tag your associate on here, and that's so we can go over what would be best for you, because we do have several different options. And we don't just throw out links because we have people from different countries and we have to send up different things. So we thrive on giving you guys one-on-one attention, so we can make sure that you are totally on the right products for your health needs. Any of the associates that are tagged to you, they'll ask you a few questions, and then, that helps us better advise what products are going to give you the best support for what you need. Does this help people who are severely obese that is not diabetic? Oh, absolutely, hun. Like I said, I'll find your associate and she'll ask you a few questions, and we will be able to direct you to exactly what's going to help you for your needs. Thanks, Sue. I appreciate that. I just try. I care. And I struggled for so long, so I just wanted to give each other hope. I mean, on my last video, and the ones that are watching right now, I'll just give you a little bit of my history, because I'm a triple trifecta of a person that should not be able to lose weight. And until I found Laura Life, because I searched and I searched for exactly what I wanted. Yes, you do not have to be diabetic to to be. No, yep, that's what I was just talking about. It's true. You don't have to be diabetic to be insulin resistant. That it happens to so many people. It's a thing that, and I said they won't diagnose you unless you get to a certain point, and they're like, oh no, your blood sugar is just fine. It's not true. So anyway, I want to tell you about myself there. So when I first started Laura Life, I was 100%, total full blown type 2 diabetic. I suffer from fibromyalgia. I have hypothyroidism. And so right there, just those three is the triple trifecta of inability to lose weight. I successfully lost 50 pounds in 90 days, won our 90-day challenge, which is an awesome program incentive. It pushes you to keep on track. I won the $500. That was pretty cool. I have continued since then. I won that back in March. Right now, so that was 52 pounds I lost there, and since then I've dropped another, let's see, 50, 60, 70, I'm about 30 more pounds now. Off all medications. My thyroid has leveled out. I'm still losing. It's not fast, but it's consistent. And that's the healthy way. Finally starting to see more come off my stomach, which I'm happy about. That's the hardest part. But my biggest success is that I have regular blood sugar levels for the first time. Crystal says, I'm near Oxford, Mississippi. Can someone message me with information? Yes, hon. There's a couple of the associates in here working, and they will tag your associate. Anybody else have any other questions? I'm going to have to scroll back through. I'll have to scroll back through. If you ever have any questions, drop them in here, and we're always right here to answer for it. And like I said, you're going to get one-on-one help. Every single associate that's in here, they are very knowledgeable about what to direct you most on. Mainly, I just want to tell everybody, if you are just so frustrated and you don't have that will, and you're feeling tired, and you're craving, and don't feel bad that you have it. It's your body that's doing it to itself. So insulin resistance, and especially with people that already have these hormone issues, know that it's not your fault. It's in this society, and I will get it because people, and it drives me nuts, and I have to fight from arguing with people all the time. And I'll tell you which ones are the worst. It's the ones that, your personal trainers and stuff like that never had an issue with weight gain at all, and they put it on you. Oh, well, if you just count your calories, and you you count your calories, and don't, get off your butt and move, and don't eat bonbons on the couch all day, you would lose weight. Well, it's not true, because I was one of those people that counted my calories. I exercised 30 to 40 minutes a day, walked, did my 10K and all of that, and I still gained weight. And until I really understood what insulin resistance does to your body, I was one of those that was made to feel like crap because people told me I was fat and lazy, which absolutely was not true. So there is hope, and I'll tell you what, Laura Life is your hope. I can't believe what it's doing for people. I'm floored all the time that what it does to help, and all it does is corrects things in your body to where your body is able to work right to lose the weight. Yeah, see, Kimberly, it sounds, from everything I'm talking to you, honey, this would be great for you, or anybody that is the struggling. I know it's scared. Everybody says, I know it's a scam. I'm afraid it won't work for you, but what if it does work for you? Because I was that person. Yes, men do actually do very well on this product. And see, can you guys see this right here? See this? I have these constantly, and this is from what happens when you're adding good nutrients to your body. And I can't control them. They just do this now. My nice white streak, but it's kind of funny. This is what our supplements do to you. They make you grow hair. And I was balding. I was for my hormone things, but now this is a constant. My hair's got considerably thicker in the last year and has grown like a weed, as my nails. Let's see. I will have you. Are these pills or what? We have many options, and it's a whole system that helps control your hormones. I'm going to have your associate get a hold of you. I'm not even try to say your name because I'll mess it up. Miss Juicy Gina. I'll have your associate get you all the information on this, hon. Anyway, so I hope you all enjoyed what I shared with you. Know that there is hope. Menopause. I can talk about that too with what the VIP kit has done. It has controlled my night sweats, my hot flashes. It's a fantastic thing, which is another thing that happens when you start leveling those hormone fluctuations. Anyway, I hope I answered some questions and helped some people not feel so alone on this. Kimberly, I've tried so many things and has not worked for me at all. Me too, girl. Me too, girl. I was there too. I will say this. I want to talk about this for a sec. Why, since you brought that up, I'm going to tell you a lot of reasons why other weight loss things don't work. For a lot of people is because they mainly just, and I'm not going to name names, but there's a few real popular ones out there, and the only thing that those things focus on is energy and appetite control, appetite suppressants. And they'll tell you that it's thermogenic, it revs your metabolism. Well, it might a little bit because they're so full of caffeine, but that's only part of the solution. If you do not help your body control hormones and control a wide range of things like our detox tea that is with all of our belly buster kits, that is a key number thing to clean out your digestive system, clean out your stomach, clean out your bowels, so your kidneys and your livers actually can function correctly. As you all know, liver and kidneys are the biggest thing that, the first thing after you eat something, that's the first thing that goes to absorb the nutrients that's so vital for your body to work. And tell you, so that's number one step that we focus on is the detox tea, because everything else is just pure nutrients that you're taking in that helps your body support a whole range of things. Kimberly, hold on, I'll get to that question in a sec, Kimberly. So, that's the first step, is the detox. So everything else that you're taking in, the nutrients and everything, is absorbed better. When your kidneys run better and your livers function better, the immune system gets boosted. That's key to health also. Your blood flow increases. I mean, I can go on and on the benefits of just the tea alone. And then we also have the products that control the appetite and suppressants. So that's number 2. And then number 3, depending on what your needs are, like the VIP, that it helps with sleep, which controls cortisol levels. It helps with stress, anxiety, which controls insulin and cortisol levels. Has a wide range of added nutrients that also supports hormone fluctuations. So it's the whole process. Laura Life provides the whole picture of weight loss and stability. Kimberly, yet my heart, and yet make my heart beat too fast. It scares me. What does? Just being bigger? Is that what you're talking about? That you have a little bit of blood pressure issues? We have products that and that we have another product that is great for heart health. There's many great testimonies. Look for Norma Jean Walker's testimony in the group. Hers is a great thing of, renal failure and kidney failure, congestive heart failure, and she's came back and got stronger using Laura Life products. And when I say it's the whole picture of things, they focus on a lot more than just weight loss and metabolism boost. So, anyway, I have rambled on enough. I could go on forever, and I love sitting here and answering your guys' questions. No, ma'am, different weight loss products make me jittery or make... Yeah, because that's all they're going to do is they're boosting you up to give you energy, which, you know, it's about as healthy as going to drink 5 Monsters. Yeah, you want to do that, you're not going to lose weight, plus you got the added sugar. And I'm just saying that I'm not going to name companies. I know that's the thing, but if you've tried everything else, that's the thing. That's the only thing they focused on was energy and appetite suppressant. I need someone to inform me on this product, please. Yes, Debbie, we will find your associate right now. So check for, they're going to tag somebody for you. When you get tagged in this group and you see a person's name under you, make sure that you click on that person's name. Send them a Facebook request, a friend request, because as soon as they see that notification, that what they're going to do is message you. And so many people in this group ask 1,000 times for info. If you see a name under your question where you asked for info, they're going to message you. They're going to send you a message through Messenger. So make sure that you are, when you see that name come up, the person that's tagged to you, make sure you click on their name and send them a Facebook request, and then you will happen to see that message when it comes up. For those people who say they're waiting for a message and they see that name, check your message requests in Messenger. That's easy to do. Open your Messenger app, click on your picture at the top, and you'll see like a little number on the notification. If you click on your own picture, it's going to open a place that says message requests. That's where that message is, but it will help us so much get you guys the info if you send us a friend request as soon as you get that person tagged to you. Other than that, there's tons and tons of you that have messages waiting for you in your Messenger. Kimberly, I'm sure in this feed after this, you've been tagged to somebody. It might be me. I don't know. I was tagged for somebody and I seen that. Anyway, Debbie Lane, check your message requests. Go open Messenger and then tap on your own picture in the upper left-hand corner of the Messenger app, and you'll see message requests right there. There's also a post, if you look in announcements, that has screenshots that shows you exactly how to find your message requests. But yes, that's the easiest for us. How you can get information is make sure you have send us a friend request. Anyway, I hope everybody has a good day, and I hope I filled some knowledge with you. Leave a message below. We'll get you. I also want to tell you, you have 7 more days to order the VIP Belly Kit to be entered into the free month's worth of the VIP, which is super cool. There's a post about that. Anyway, I hope everybody is good. And I always say the best investment you can ever make is investing in yourself. I'll be back in for some questions. I'll answer questions. If there's certain things that you want a live video done about, let me know. I have several videos in here that talk about the VIP kit and our other products. Just look for them. They're all in the announcements. That's a great place to look for info on a bunch of things, is looking through the announcements. But I hope everybody has a great evening, and thanks for letting me share my knowledge with you. Thanks.